Bashers! It is 5:30 on Tuesday, May 6th, and sorry I'm a half hour late. I just had some stuff to deal with Rose, etc., etc., etc. Just trying to be a friend and neighbor. And, things take time with elderly people, and that's the story. Anyway, great to see everybody in the show. Andrew got in here first. Andrew, something special coming your way. Started on it earlier today because you're the best. Oh, you say give it to Dana. She doesn't want it. Hung out with Dana and Emmett last night. They got into town and we went to their hotel and had a couple of drinky poos, and it was great to see my besties. We had a really nice night. We drank Chinar Spritz, which we were shocked to find inside that hotel. Why in the world would they have Chinar? Very crazy. Anyway, Andrew gave us the big Canadian $5. Have fun and be an inspiration in others' lives and a blessing in their memories. Be safe and be kind. Upvote and subscribe. Be a Patreon if you can. This one belongs to Andrew Wolkowitz, Super Chat Gong 1. Thank you, Andy. Might I also suggest to not cover ABBA for Dana's Bash of the Day? That's because Dana hates ABBA. Or ABBA, or ABBA, depending on how you say it. I say ABBA. I know people say ABBA. I don't know why they do. I happen to love them. I think they're one of the greatest pop groups of all time. Like an angel passing through my room. I think it's the last song they recorded for their last album, The Visitors. It's my absolute favorite. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. It's very un-ABBA-like, and it's incredible song. I love that band. Scotty H, First Loser. That sounds like well, I won't get into what that sounds like anyway, but Scotty H, Never Loser. Dave Fahrenheit 451, he's in there and upvoted the king of all bashers, the guy that's been basher of the day more than anybody in the world. It is Dave Fahrenheit 451. How are you, you incredible basher, you? And Steve Mag 3, he's up early and still not number one. Well, I've been changing my posting times to see if that makes a difference in the world, and it kind of has a little bit. Maybe I'm screwing with the algorithm just a little bit, and I'm trying my very bestest. Mr. Furby, I'm crawling back under the duvet. Yeah, I don't know. The weather is kind of wonky all over the world. New York has been rainy, and it has been humid and uncomfortable and sticky. And summer and spring don't feel like they're coming anytime soon, but it's just blech. And I spoke to Ush, and Venice is the same way. I don't know what's going on. Where are you? And is it sunny? And is it beautiful? And it makes people feel better. It gives you a much, much better outlook on the world when you have a bright, sunny day, you get fresh and get started. I don't know, these days, like, I slept kind of late today. I think I woke up at like 9:30. That's late for me. And I don't like it. Mr. Kevin Landon, who sent me that beautiful pen. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so very much, you beautiful guy. Upvoted number 4 today. Best wishes to Dirk and all the bashers. Working 5th day in a row, so we'll catch the replay. Looking forward to Wednesday so I can bash live. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a fun show. It's going to be me and Emmett together again. He's back. We're going to plug on in, and we're going to do the super chat requests and other things. Maybe a giveaway, too. How fun would that be? Working on something fun to give away at the end of the show to all the amazing bashers who come around every single day. But this is a lot of fun because he's so talented, and and we just wing it. We just absolutely wing it. We don't know it, but we wing it, and it's fun. I hope you come and join us. It's going to be at 5:00 tomorrow, and the big guy will be moderating to help us so we can get the tunes together. And I think we have the format down, sort of. It's just basically by request. But how fun is that? We have a couple of drinks. The beautiful, incomparable, unbelievably handsome, dashing, and debonair Mr. Jim Lassick sent me a bottle of wine. This is Absolutely gorgeous. And yes, it should probably stay in the bottle for a couple of years, but I'm opening it tomorrow to celebrate how much we love him, how much we love doing the show, and because my friend Emmett's in town and he doesn't drink Bordeaux anymore. And this is a gorgeous Burgundy. You'll see it tomorrow. I'll show it. We'll talk about wine. So please get a bottle of wine for tomorrow because we're going to have a couple of drinks. It's loosey-goosey fun. It's not American Idol. We're not trying to do any of that kind of stuff. We're just trying to make it fun for everybody on the show. And it's good. And I hope you enjoy it. I have the best times when we do it. And believe me, I'm the worst critic in the whole wide world, especially of myself. But fuck it. As they say, hit test number C, upvoted number 5 today. Congratulations at Andrew Wolkowicz. Congratulations to you, Andrew Wolkowicz. You're worth it. Remember that? Whose tagline was it? Because you're worth it. Was it L'Oreal? Because you're worth it? It was one of those things. Andrew says, I'm working till 5:30. Well, it's 5:36. See the replay, but I'm on short shift Wednesday. So it's your birthday. Oh. So definitely be here. 57. Never thought I'd still be around others' husbands and such. You're such a goddamn homewrecker, you. You handsome bastard. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a big thing for Andrew Wolkowicz's birthday. It's Andrew. I'm gonna have to change the thing around. Andrew's birthday. We're gonna make a big deal out of that tomorrow too. We'll all get to sing. We'll sing happy birthday, all that stuff. We love you, Andrew Wolkowicz. Panel power coming back for you. Panel power. Just sounds like an animated superhero cartoon show, doesn't it? Well done, Andrew, and happy birth eve. Happy birth eve to you, sir. The incomparable Julian, Andrew Wolkowicz, happy birthday. Others' husbands and such. Tush, tush. The sword, please, the sword of Damocles. I gotta get him right. Please release him from the authorities. I gotta do that, and sometimes I can get Rufus Wainwright, and sometimes I can't. One of the greatest. I kind of gave up on Rufus. I love Rufus Wainwright. Let's just get that out there. I think he's incredible pianist, Steinway artist. Back in the day, Steinway wouldn't let any pop stars be on their roster, but they let one guy on there. And who was that? Sir Elton John. And what did he do? He left them for who? For Yamaha. What were you thinking? Ugh. And then he wound up using and it's not even a real piano. It's a MIDI controller inside a piano. I'm not going to tell you what that means. It just means it's fake. Anyway, Billy Joel couldn't get a Steinway deal for 1,000 years. He wanted one. He was playing Baldwin's. Anyway, they immediately snatched him up, and he went willingly. But now we've got some artists like Regina Spektor and the incomparable Rufus Wainwright, whom I love. And he's got a song called, I'd given up on him because he made a couple of records that I just wasn't into. And he put out a song called The Sword of Damocles, which is amazing. Because the Bashers do not believe defeat. No, we do not. We shan't either. Clanking their medals, poor fools, in the parade, pacified by propaganda, into only becoming cannon fodder. Let's do it like Orson Welles. I am subject to very powerful losses. When you have highs, you have terrible lows. And when you pinpoint that which you are responsible for everything that happens to you, it is very frightening. Don't go down the plank if you see there's no extension. Each to his grief, each to his loneliness, and fidgety revenge. This is very heavy, weighty stuff, Julian. Nobody knew where I was, and now I am no longer there. Where are you, though? Watching the fun of the victory ball, they do not reproach, because they know if they've forgotten, it's better so. Bread and circuses for the masses. Yes, Julian is angry. Are you talking about I don't know, are you talking about the Met Gala? We're going to be doing a show on that, but it's going to be pre-recorded. It's not going to be a live show because schedules and things, and we're going to try it. I've seen a bunch of it, but it's not, I don't even know, Julian, if this is non sequitur. If you're not even talking about such a thing. Watching the fun of the victory ball, they do not reproach, because they know if they are forgotten, it's better so. Bread and circuses for the masses. I wish I spoke like that. Wouldn't that just be breathtaking? The Met Gala. It's a not fashion. It has nothing to do with fashion. It has to do with it's, I'll tell you all about that on the show. I'll leave it for the watch fashion, please. But it's costumery. It's a costume party. That's all it is. Scotty Love upvoted 9. Number 9. Number 9. Mr. Love. It's great to see you in the room, sir. And Ray, everyone's favorite Raphael. Number 9, feeling fine. You're number 10, monsieur. It's a photo sent, not for Dean's eyes. Something wicked. This way comes, I believe, for our dearest Dino. I know that I've seen Here Comes the Sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Welcome to the control room of the new order. Well, and look at that. Why did you write that sentence absolutely perfectly? You always write in some kind of nautical code. Welcome to the control room of the new order. That's the thumbnail. And yes, it is Speedmaster based, isn't it, though? Speedmasters on the wrist. The wrist proclaimed the power of the Omega Speedmaster. Prusht Stuttgart. Good day, Good day, Bashers. Good day to you. Good day, Bashers. Great to see you in the room. Prusht Stuttgart. I got first place tomorrow, Speedy Tuesday. Are you in there? I didn't see who got first place for tomorrow's show. Of course, tomorrow's show is going to be different, slightly different form. Julian will hate it, but that's okay. Julian, though, please do. I know we're going to be doing a lot of rock songs that you don't like and will probably dismiss, and rightfully so. But if there's something that you'd like that we might be able to do, let me know at basherdirk@gmail.com. Maybe some type of short aria, perhaps, might be the wonderful thing to do here. Panel Power requested the glorious OM riff by Steve Hillage. Is that gong? Don't know. Dino, Ray, I've seen plenty of blow-up dolls before. This is a man with a very clever and wicked tongue. Ardino sits in corners and observes. Ardino sits sipping quietly on cocktails and beverages from yesteryear. He sees all, he notices all, and comments with biting tongue. Panel Power. Another tune I love is the eponymous Skylarking by a fella I used to know. Skylarking by XTC. Did you know Andy Partridge? I love it, XTC. My favorite album from them is called Non Such. I think it had the ballad of Peter Pumpkinhead on it, but there's other things on that I like better. But I love Skylarking is just magnificent. If you are indeed speaking of that, did you know Andy Partridge? Sadly, I won't see this live. You will catch the replay tomorrow. On the morrow, sir, we will be here live with Mr. Emmett O'Malley. Enjoy the show, Dirk and the Bash. Enjoy the show. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to absolutely enjoy it 100%, Sir Fergal. Let's do good day to all our Bashers. Look, that's smart. Community service, the beautiful and incredible Bronson. He's the type of guy that we love to be involved with because he's a great man with a great cat. And there is nothing better than a great man who has a great cat. Yes, everybody says behind every great man is a great woman, but I always say behind every great person is an even better cat. Melly C. Happy Speedy Tuesday to Dirk and all the Bashers. Are beautiful, incomparable, are lovely. Melly C, do I have stuff from you today? I think I do. Do I? I always look for it because it makes me happy. I do. M&M Madness. I need my M&M Madness every day because it's Smork and Mindy, who were the original first cat stars of the iBashers network. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? You know who that's what's his face? Wouldn't you agree? I don't do it as well, but I'm a Speedy man. I've always been a Speedy man. Drew B, happy Speedy Tuesday Bashes. Drew B. I'm just gonna say it. You don't care if I do, right? Anyway, he very kindly let me in on Andrew's progress is as a singer. We all know he's a fabulous drummer. His son Andrew, he and Heather, and they should be so incredibly proud. And I will tell you a couple of surprising things that I noticed. He sent me, it was kind of like he was performing for his instructors at school, and he's taking private lessons right now with a very, very good teacher who teaches in the style of the bel canto, of which I come from, and it's, I really heard it. And I'm so shocked at hearing his ability and fluidity and flexibility that he has in his voice, which I think probably comes to him naturally, because you can learn the techniques, which are like, singing something that's ultra forte and going into pianissimo is a very hard thing to do. In a pop world, opera singers do it like crazy, some better than others. In my personal opinion, Callis couldn't do it, Maria Callis, but Montserrat Caballé could do it. Joan Sutherland could do it. And I'm a big fan of the older stuff. Leontine Price could do it with ease. But in modern pop parlance, it's very famously done by Barbra Streisand, who is able to take a very, very loud sound and make it a very small sound within the context of one single breath. And it's a very hard technique because you're actually switching from head voice to chest voice, but it's very forward and it's very hard to do, which he did twice in this appearance that I saw him do. And his pitch was great, his Italian was great, and I was shocked. And this instructor called him a baritone, and I was like thinking to myself, because most male singers are baritones. Most are. However, in the rock world, most can think that they're tenors. Tenors are a very, very different beast. It's the higher range. You have a couple of extra notes on the top and the ability to go up there. A lot of people are misclassified, as was Maria Callas. She was not a coloratura soprano. She was a mezzo soprano. True coloraturas have a very, very light and agile upper register, which she didn't really have. That's my personal opinion. She was great, of course, but opera fiends will make me go bananas. I'm sure I'm making Julian crazy right now. Not my favorite sound in the whole world. A little too crass for me. I would much rather listen to Montserrat Caballé. I like the lighter sound, the more bel canto sound. Anyway, but that's what makes the world go around. We all choose what we like. Some people love Green Day. I like them more now than I did than ever. But anyway, Barbra Streisand does it in modern music, and it's very hard. Anyway, what a great job. What an incomparably great musician and artist he is. He's so young. But I was amazed with the very short time he's been studying with this particular teacher, what he's listening and he's perfecting. Amazing. Great job. You guys are great parents too. Handsome Joe Faro. I was thinking about you today because I was thinking about Josie and the Pussycats, because we're in the same bracket, we're always reminiscing over really fun stuff from back in the day when we were kids. And I was thinking about how much I couldn't wait for the show Josie and the Pussycats to come on. I don't know if you guys got that on the other side of the pond, but here it was a Saturday morning staple. It was about these three sexy girls that dressed like pussycats, and they were in a rock and roll band. It was really cute. Long tails and girls with hats. I think that's the lyric. I don't even know. Ray, Dean. It's worse than a blow-up doll with a slow puncture. Listen, look, what did you take today, Ray? That you are. Look at the emojis, punctuation. Look at that. What are you doing? Andrew M. Good evening, sir. Wishing you and yours only good things, as he says always, only good things. Thanks to him, we practice what we preach here, and we only do good things. And I put it up. I keep forgetting that I put it up at the top. Only good things. Only good things, Andy M. Always. Because you're brilliant, and we love you. Absolutely, darling. Absolutely. Now, where were we? Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida is here. Good evening, kind sir. Here's a guy that pushes the day forward every single day by just paying it forward. And that you're a good citizen, kind sir, and thank you for being a part of our world. You are an inspiration. Here's Jack. Hey, Jack. Dirk, what do you call a lesbian dinosaur? This guy always sets me up with jokes. Hi, Jack. I don't. I'm laughing already because it's going to be something Asaurus, right? I don't know. Was it going to be like Lycosaurus? I don't know. Oh, why don't you tell us, dearest Jack? Whoop, whoop. It's Mr. Dave Fitzsimons. Good evening, kind sir. Let's bash. Let's do it. Ray, we're having high pressure all week. Heat wave, damn tourists everywhere have to wear clothes all the time. I know, because you prefer to be naked. I've seen the OnlyFans. Anyway, if you guys, I'll send you the link to Ray's OnlyFans. It's doing very well. Unbelievable. Because you're worth it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Was it Mint? Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't think because you're. I think it was L'Oreal because you're worth it. Don't ask me how it was. I think because you're worth. I think you're mixing the two brands up. I think Ray. I'm pretty sure. Uh, can I get a glass of whatever Julian is drinking, please? You know that he's got a goblet on a table, a carved table. Yeah, it's Robin's bird. It's L'Oreal because I'm worth it. I was pretty sure it was L'Oreal. L'Oreal. You were conflating the two. That's fine. And Joe, yeah, he's drinking mead upon Julian's scrivania. Sulla scrivania. Julian is drinking a mead. I'm having a Joe LaFaro glass with my Drooby Doo coffee. Look at the crema in this thing. This is pretty amazing stuff. Keeps me running. Wow, wow, the gas in the tank. Thank you, darling Robin's bird. I knew you'd know that. Panel Power. Oh, Skylarking by Mick Christopher. I don't know who that is. Mick Christopher. Who is that? Enlighten me, dear Panel Power, on the magic of whom Mick Christopher might very well be. I could look it up, but I'm being very cautious. I will tell you something that happened. So far, so good, and I am not trying to jinx anything here. But if you noticed, I did not get my new rig yet. I've ordered things. Things are coming slowly, and but I found malware on my computer. And I did a big dig because I use this thing called Clean My Mac. And I don't use virus protection software. Mac people have historically never used it because there was no need. But there is stuff like malware. And I did do something a little bit stupid last week. I was looking for an old piece of software that's no longer sold. And there are some dirty places where you can go with your raincoat. You can put on your raincoat and walk down a dark alley and solicit certain pieces of software. And this is not, I'm just using this as an analogy because you feel dirty. It's not available anymore. It was a software for playwrights, and I was helping somebody out with some software, and I found it and I downloaded it from a site that is less than questionable, and I'm pretty sure that is how it got on my computer. So interestingly enough, I did about a 3-hour scan on all my drives, and it found this malware, and ever since I removed it, I have not done a live show since then. My computer has been behaving well, like snappy, feeling like it always did before. Because this came on rather suddenly. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. So, yes, new computer and system. It's time for me to do that anyway. But however, I think all that super, what is the word I'm looking for? Fuckery. I think that clusterfuck might have been started from some malware that came along, and it's software that is, and luckily for me, I'm 4 operating systems behind the current Mac system because I've got stuff that won't work on the new stuff. This one I was looking for specifically because I was trying to do this rearrange a friend who writes screenplays. I was trying to rearrange some stuff for him, and I didn't have the correct tools to do it. So it's like, I went to the site and it doesn't exist anymore. The company's out of business. They've stopped making the software because AI and things like that. Anyway, I found it and I downloaded it, and it was clunky and slow. And it wasn't clunky and slow. It was because it probably installed malware on my computer. Anyway, so far, so good. I think it's pretty good so far. Andy M. I got to look up Mick Christopher. We're only making plans for Nigel. XTC at their best. Yeah, indeed. XTC. What an incredible band. Are you guys into that kind of power pop? I don't know if XTC would like to be called power pop. I happen to think power pop is some of my favorite music. I've gone on and on and on about it. I won't belabor it. You want to know it's a really great record? And I just saw it here. This was a shocker for me. And this came out a long time ago. What year is this? I'm going to show you this record in a second. Okay, ready for this? This record came out quite a while ago, and it's called Pretty Odd. And the band, ready for this, is Panic at the Disco. Now, a couple of curious things happened when this record came out. I heard this song called 9 in the Afternoon, which is absolutely stellar power pop. And I was shocked. I was like, who the hell is that? And it's Panic at the Disco. And I said, Panic at the Disco? Those are like those emo weirdo guys. I don't like it. So I listened to it, and I love the song so much. I said, I'm going to give these guys. And then I saw that it was produced by Rob Mathis. I like Rob Mathis. He's got a really cool track record. He used to work with like Vanessa Williams, and he's a string orchestrator. Very interesting guy. I bought this record. Every single song on this album is freaking amazing. It's an amazing record, and what a great cover. I think everyone. I think you'll all agree. Look at this beautiful cover. And I'll tell you the thing. They were very, very. I write stories, not whatever. And then if you look at the way that this book was presented, it's beautifully done, like children's scrawl at a circus. It's very circus themed, and we all fall for a circus, don't we? Because we've seen Julian's Clowns and all that stuff. Anyway, it's beautiful. And then the band looking very dapper. Look at them dandies, all looking fantastic. Anyway, this record flopped, and then the band broke up, and then there was just the singer left. There was nobody left in this band. They all left. They were all like, well, we want to do this. This is Beatles-inspired high art pop rock music. And what a shame that the general public ruined this band because they wanted the more crass, artifice-based shit. This was a great freaking album. And it's called Pretty Odd. And you know what it is? Pretty damn good. Anyway, check that out. If you're a fan of XTC and Jellyfish and some of the greater groups that have done it, the Beatles, who invented the genre, and so many more, check out this album, Pretty Odd by Panic at the Disco. It's incredible. It's a great record. As a matter of fact, I'm going to listen to it later. It's like, oh man, I forgot how much I love that record. I bought the CD. You know when the last time? This might have been the last CD I bought. Maybe the last CD I ever bought. Because I don't buy CDs anymore. But I've bought some vinyl. Please upvote Franco Fiore, grazie mille. Alejandro, Franco Fiore, grazie mille. Upvote, it's right down here. It's right down here. If you look at this. Did I change my positioning? I used to do it just here. It's right here. Right here. It's right down there. Please upvote. It's a fun show. Lots of great people here. Lick a lot of puss. Pretty amazing. Joe LaFaro, $4.99 for Josie and the Pussycats. Hold on. Let me get the lyrics to that. Hold on. Josie and the Pussycats lyrics. I'm going to get it. Ready? Oh, ears for hats. Josie and the Pussycats, long tails and ears for hats, guitars and Marshall stacks, hot, sweet, super cool. Don't you know these kiddies rule? Hurry, hurry. That's what it is. Guitars and Marshall stacks. Who the hell knew they said that? Holy macaroni. I'm going to go for Joe. Let's upbeat this whole thing. Let's go. Kazoo number one. Thank you so very much, Mr. Joe LaFaro. Josie and the Pussycats. Renaissance greetings, Dirk. Totally misread my quips, even in my coding. I could not be so rude about tomorrow's special bat. I know that, darling. No, it's all reference to the bread and circuses of the Victory in Europe Day. Well, I wouldn't know what that is. That's why I have people like Julian here to enlighten me on culture and things that I am very an unpolished pearl, as they say. You don't have a rude bone in your body, but I love it when you're a little cunty. Fun stuff about tomorrow's special bash. Tomorrow's fun music, and it's it does well for the show, and I love doing it. I don't get to do anything anymore, I'm kind of semi-retired in the music world until they call me back. Please, oh, come take me back. Don't ask me to sing. No, don't. It's all reference to the bread and circuses of the Victory in Europe Day. Didn't know. I'm gonna have to read all about it. Speaking of reading, you'll appreciate this, dearest Julian. I don't read fiction. You guys know that. I read The Great Gatsby once a year because it's just beautifully written. It's up there. It's up there as one of my favorite books. I read a fiction book, and it's like Colony One. It's like a Mars space thing, and I was enjoying it. And then I wasn't, because I was like, oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. And they did that. The writer did that. And then at the very end, I'll just save it. Everyone is dead. So forget about picking a hero. Forget about loving the protagonist and hating the antagonist. Blah, blah, blah. Forget about any of the rules of writing. It was like, oh, it's so daring that everybody's dead. They even have a robot in there named Gizmo. And I was like, I love Gizmo. I don't know. Can anybody recommend to me something fictional that I will absolutely? And I've read Heinlein and stuff like that because I like science fiction. I'm a nerd. I enjoy that. But is there a book so incredible? And I've read a lot. I read a lot of biographies, as you know, and they're mostly autobiographies because I don't really give a shit what somebody else has to say about somebody else. I don't care how much research you've done. You know, you don't know what the inside of their thoughts and dreams or their inner thighs are. You don't know. Anyway, a tangent. I got to make a thing for that. Yesterday, for me, a gross waste of millions of pounds and totally conveying the wrong message to the public at large. Please reread the quips and you'll understand the hidden meanings as they are very deep. You sounded angry, my friend. Should we look at this? So was there a big parade yesterday? Is that what happened there? Okay, let me see this the Victory in Europe Day. Give me a second. Thursday, May 8th. Oh, it's coming up. Okay. Is the celebration of the formal acceptance of the Allies of World War II of Germany's unconditional surrender. Well, that we know that, but is there a big parade happening? And then you say something about bread and circuses. Let me reference that because I don't know what any of that means. You know what you should do? What you'll do is explain that to me in length and send me an email because your penmanship is outrageous, and then I will have a better grip of it because I don't know what that means exactly when you say. Bread and circuses. Interesting, like blood and chocolate. I don't understand what the connection is, but I'm sure you will tell me what it is, and I will come away from that enlightened and informed and much appreciated. Pound of power. Here comes the science bit. Jennifer Aniston L'Oreal ad because she's worth. Do you not like Jennifer Aniston? Do tell why you would. I like Jen Aniston. Who doesn't like her? I like her. I like her. Alejandro's laughing his ass off. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like a lot of us. I should have known better. One's pronunciation is so perfect today because I attended electrocution classes. Did you go to electrocution classes? Oh, whatever happened to Ray? Joe, what are we going to do with him? Joe, what are we going to do with Ray? What can we possibly do with Ray? Electrocution. Lick a lot of puss. That's pretty damn funny. Hey, look, Uncle Curly's here. Dirk, your hair hasn't grown back yet. Be back later. Ciao. Hey, look! I've already put a dent in it from my headphones. Look at that. I shaved my head completely down to the skin. I gave myself a buzz cut. My hair will be an inch longer in a week's time. My hair grows so fast. It's not even funny. But thanks for the memories. Let's give you some kazoo. I don't think you ever got that one. But now you have it. And what is inside the Happy Meal? Jelly beans and hamburgers and vanilla shake. Oh, it looks like, actually, look at the interesting stuff there. You got that tomato paste. It looks like a tube of the concentrato doppio and French fries and chicken nuggets. Panel power. Mick Christopher also wrote Heyday, that was used for the Guinness ad where the brother swims the Atlantic Ocean to New York to see his brother. Oh, I remember that very, very well. I'm going to look up Mick Christopher. Aha, Panic is very good. My sister loves them, and I actually saw them live at the Warped Tour. Can I just say the following, though, Alejandro? I don't like their other stuff. I only like that album. Even their follow-up, it was something... Let me tell you what's on this record. Uh, we're so starving. 9 in the afternoon. She's a handsome woman. Amazing. Do you know what I'm seeing? That Green Gentleman. What a song. That Green Gentleman. I have friends in holy spaces. Excellent. Northern Downpour. Magnificent. When the day met the night. Pas de Cheval. Oh, Pas de Cheval. I love that song. The piano knows something I don't know. Behind the sea, folking around, she had the world from a mountain in the middle of the cabins and mad as rabbits. Great record. I don't know. I listened to a bunch of their other records because the two guys that were spearheading this new sound left. And I think that they were the guys that were pushing it. I think that that's what happened. You know, Panel Power, very gong looking indeed. It's all the music of my youth. I remember every single word. I can't find. Yeah, I remember all. I thought I knew all the words to Josie and the Pussycats, but apparently I didn't. I can't find my keys, but remember every. Me too. I can remember full commercials. A Stranger in Paradise? No, it's the Bolovettian Dance #2 by Borden. So many of these priceless themes were actually written by the great masters. I remember these long-winded soliloquies by ancient men with statuary. I don't know why I remember that, but I can't remember. Julia Roberts. Yeah, I was in metal bands in high school. We were more inspired by jazz since it was technical, the more crass type stuff. It is in the new wave called hardcore, and it's horrible. Yeah, well, I could have easily gone in that direction because I studied classically and I had a lot of friends that were into jazz, but I'm a singer and jazz singing. Just I'm not into that shit at all. But Sarah Vaughan and Bing and Frank, that's jazz. That was at the time. It's standards now. It's considered American songbook, but Duke Ellington and all that great stuff. Rosie Clooney could swing into Next Tuesday, but Sarah Vaughan's, Ella, Dinah Washington. And all my friends growing up, the ones that were school musicians, they wound up becoming like the guys in Dream Theater. While I wasn't especially close, the only guy I was very friendly with at the time was Mike Portnoy 35 years ago, because we rehearsed in the same place and we knew them very, very well. They were in a band called Majesty, which changed their name to Dream Theater, and that's just fine. And, they were into that Berkeley thing. And, it's just very long-winded and very boring for me. Though, I play piano and I'm a shitty guitar player and, but I want to be a good guitar. In my head, I can play all that stuff, but I can't in reality because the synapses just don't work. I don't know what it is. Like, I know how to do all the sweeping stuff. I just can't do it. I can't physically do it, but in my head, I know how to do it. It's weird. Yeah, I just get bored. I mean, I have all the Mahavishnu shit, and I was a big Al Di Meola. I like it when it's really good. And I don't like hardcore rock because I'm a singer, and there's nothing. What's in it for anybody? But to each his own, and that's fine. Selfie mode is broadcasting. True indeed. She loves the kazoo. That was who invented that? They called him Scotty Love. Still thinking of you in a raincoat and dark. I turned the corner. The streets were wet with precipitation. I turned the corner near the local haberdashery and scooted down the cobbled steps towards the lurking man in the corner, a purveyor of software from once long ago forgotten. And look at that. And so far, isn't it weird? Nothing bad's happened. So I'm just saying, VE Days in Europe. Yeah. Well, you know who wants to just change the name of Veterans Day, and he wants to have 2 separate days, but only for the wars we won. Forget about everybody who served in any of the armed services, because it's all about winning, not about people who gave their lives, limbs, and other things for your country. I just don't understand that, and it's silly. Dave Fahrenheit 451. Did Dirk just say, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up? No, what's the line? What's the line? You're in the palace of the princess. Yes. Wait. Okay, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. It's my favorite movie of all time. I could recite that backwards. I bought a revolver, Joe. That's what I always do with Joe LaFaro. I always go, Joe, because she's in love with William Holden, because who wouldn't be? And she goes, I'll do it this time, Joe. I bought a revolver. Incredible. She was just outrageous. Outrageous. Ray with a $10 super sticker. 10 euros. What do you want, kiddo? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. I'm going to give you, it's $10. I'm going to give you Super Chat Guy because you're naughty, naughty, naughty hubby. You're a naughty, naughty, naughty mix. Naughty mix. I love Jen Aniston. I thought I did too. I don't know. Melly C, not as much as Dirk's neighbors do. It's all headphones. Oh, tomorrow? Oh, fuck them. 2 words. Fuck them. Hope it goes till 1,000,000 o'clock. The Bridges of Madison County. I read it a long time ago. Yeah. The movie was horrible. Never been kazooed. It's new. It's a new. The incomparable Mr. Love. They call him Scotty Love. Dirk, I'm very fortunate to have lesbian friends, and they are the most innuendo-filled and hilarious people I've got. Oh, yeah. A lot of pussy. Yeah, sure. I've been to many a sapphic party. Well, not many. It's funny, though. All the lesbian couples that I've ever known, seriously friendly with, all broke up, and one of their partners wound up getting married to a man starting a family. That must suck. Victory Day is on May 9th after Russia announced they had defeated the German Nazis after capturing their flag in Berlin. Indeed. So it says on the 8th there, though, but okay. It's your holiday. I love her too. I love her. She's unbelievable. Sticker is a shot of me at electrocution class. Oh, is that what that is? Let's see what we got. Oh, I just got something from Jim Lastic. What do you got there? Splash of Bourbon, Disco 12, Panel Power. It was late on May 8th in Berlin, but it turned past midnight in Moscow, hence the date difference between Europe and Russia. Gotcha. In celebrating the official end of the war, others kept fighting with nukes. The pen. Of course, jazz has great time signatures and drum play, definitely. And when you tune everything down a couple octaves, you get an interesting mix. Think of Meshuggah and the genre gent. Yeah, I mean that stuff. Who's that guy? The Spanish drummer guy. That's impossible. He's probably the most proficient drummer that's ever lived. He's a very handsome guy. He's got a big beard and tattoos, and he can play triple time with one foot. He can play with one hand. I mean, he should work. Him and Rick Allen should get together because he could teach Rick Allen how to play everything perfectly with one hand. The guy plays everything with one arm. I forget that guy's name. But he's one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. And he's got drumming, but he's always doing that. He does a lot of blast beats and hardcore stuff. And yeah, I mean, that's fun. I watch Drumeo as a religion. I watch that show all the time. Because I like when they throw a track at people that have never heard it before and make up their own drum parts. It's kind of interesting. They have Mike Portnoy on there a lot, who's a wonderful person, by the way. If you're a fan of that kind of music, he's just one of the loveliest guys. He's a sweetheart of a man. Look at this. We got a lot of stuff in the gallery. Let's start it off with Mart. Now, this is where we're going to find out if stuff is going awry or if it's going well. Here we go. Yeah, that looks kind of wonky. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, how pretty is that? Oh, babies. And there's Mart in his jungle gym, looking so handsome. And he's a beautiful, what a lion. What a true lion he is. Beautiful. Oh, these beautiful shots. Thank you, Mart. Thank you to start off the gallery. Oh, my God, look what I did. I'm so bad. Can you believe I did that? Look at this. I'm so worried about if things are going to go awry.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
I forgot to do the theme. What am I, out of my mind? Sorry, Mark, but I'm just looking to see if any of me doing any of the bells and whistles is going to affect today's play. Here's a blast from the past, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matt, otherwise known as Tobster McDonkey, who has re-entered the world, in the Basher world. He's showing off his citizen watch here. Look at this. Look at that. He's got a nice little collection back there, looking pretty good. Welcome back to the frame, monsieur. Look at that. Look at that. Citizen. Eco Drive. I mean, they were the first, right, to do that. That bracelet's very, very, very cool. It's very Breitling, isn't it, in its way? Very cool. Look at that. The watches in the back look awfully nice. Awfully nice. I did finally wear the G-Shock once. I wore it once, but it's cool. And I thank you for that so very much. Welcome back. Pound of Power coming back for you. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Some more Panerai action. Action this day. Action this night, Panerai. Oof. Yeah, the Radio Mir. I love that font. I love their font. You're having a big love affair. Panerai love affair, yeah. Who doesn't love some of that great disco, man? That shit was amazing. When I was a kid, I didn't know that it was great. It was like, disco sucks, man. Disco sucks. I'm a Kiss fan. AC/DC. Sabbath. Then I grew up. Beautiful stuff. Panel Power. Love affair. I mean, are you trading in? Don't ever give up. Don't give up on Aquaterra. Don't ever do that. Drew Sunday K. Oh, we got the mid-yawn. Balance the dogs and cats. To balance the dogs and cats. And we are Vasilios. City Castle. From Greece, our dear friend from across the sea. The Aegean Sea, that is. The incomparable one. Look at that. Oh, what a beautiful village. I would love to sit there and have a cup of coffee. Oh, brother. Look at that. That looks so inviting, my friend. Look at that. I see my future on a Vespa. It'll be my mode of transport. Look at that. Look at that. Look how clean it is there. Look at this. Look at the streets. Literally, you could lick them. You could lick a lot of street there. Couldn't you, though? Thank you, Vasilios. How wonderful of you. Thank you so very much. Chris Boyd, Poppy sitting up with her pheasant toy. Oh, Poppy. You adorable beast, you. Look at you. What an angel you are. We love you, honey. Look at that. Amazing. Hey, Carolyn Martin, have you sent any new pictures in? I don't know if you're in the room tonight. Any new pictures of Millie? We'd love to see some. Look at that. Oh, hello, baby. You a lefty? Or is this picture backwards? Because that's left. That would be a left-handed guitar. Are you a lefty? I'm a lefty, but I play guitar right-handed. Interesting. Beautiful shot. Poppy, we love you. Thank you, Poppy. Look at you. Enjoy your toy, beautiful girl. Enjoy it. And Poppy enjoying the sunshine in Northern Ireland. Yeah. One of these days. This year, maybe. It's my new thing is when I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to try to do connecting flights in places I've never been because I think it'll be great. Look at the sunshine. Look at the beautiful. Look at this. Oh, look at, she's really enjoying the sunshine and she dragged her toy with her too. Oh, beautiful. Oh, what a beautiful lady. Oh, look at her. She's really enjoying the sun. We come from the sun, we come from the stars, and they know it. They know it better than look absorbing all the nutrients because that's what they do. Isn't that incredible? Thank you, Chris, so very much. Here's Ray Ray. Dean, avert your eyes. Uh-oh. Ray, what have you done? Oh my God, the moon phase. Moon swatch Dean. Shield your eyes, shield your eyes. It's just unbelievable. When did you get that, Ray, Raphael? Oh, and I know there's one coming up from Drooby Doo as well. Steve McLeod of the Clan McLeod from his local village. Did you go pick up that amp? I'm not kidding you. That thing's worth money. It's from Missing Persons. It's probably his amp. Look at that cool. Look at that cool. What would you call that? Some form of Jeep. Is that an International? Look at that. Waiting to be discovered. Waiting to be turned into a cute little restaurant or boutique. Oh, how beautiful is it there? To let. Everything's to let, right? Wow, that's a pretty sky. And what a pretty town. My God, that's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Drew says, fantastic, Ray Ray. Oh, this is gorgeous, man. Wow. Look how beautiful that is. Look how pretty. Beautiful. The church is gorgeous. Oh, you are getting so. Oh man, your color stuff is great, but your black and white is absolutely sublime, sir. Sublime. It's a Land Rover Mark II. Thanks, Andy M. Thank you for that. Greece is a dream, and I stayed on Hydra, and it felt like the end of the world. Horseshoe lagoon. It was just magical. It really was. Oh, I take it back because look at this pale, pale blue color. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Beautiful. You are quite the talent indeed, sir. Andrew Wolkovich waiting on me. It's bedtime for the kids. Aw. Listen, they need you. They love you. They want you. And they're saying happy birthday to you. Look, it's the whole gang on the sofa. The whole gang. Amazing. Oh, you're beautiful babies. You're very blessed, my friend. Yes, I have. I have. Yeah, when I was a kid. Not as an adult, though. P.S. My moon swatch, I'll have you know. Okay, Dean? Oh, not my moon swatch. Okay, that's good to know. That'll make Dean feel better. Andrew, again, bedtime waiting on me. Not white socks. Happy now? Oh, my God. I don't know. Are you sending this to a foot fetish channel? Because now you're sending us, people would pay really good money to get you in a pair of socks. Apparently, it's a thing. Hey, different strokes for different folks. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing black socks. I used to not wear those little slippery socks, the ones that I used to call them, put a pom-pom on the ends of them, lady. When you'd see these guys that had the little tiny little peds, that's what we call them. And they're just slips to go over your feet so it looks like you're not wearing socks at all. And I just thought they were the gayest looking thing ever. And I was like, no, don't wear those. They're not cool. Now I wear them because you know what? Sometimes when you're wearing shorts, you want them. Also, I'm trying to not have bald shins anymore because socks apparently do that to you. And it just looks weird. Anyway, Andrew socks, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Drew, Gallery of Bastards. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. Dino. It's funny. This was the one that originally was nobody wanted it, and then it was impossible to get. Dean's like, what are you talking about? That's the sun version, of course, in white. Very summery. Looks great. I got to say that would look with a great tan. That yellow would pop too. It's the Omega Sun Watch, not the Moon Watch. The sun version from Drooby Doo. Just for you, Dean. Just for you. From our very own artist in residence, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Julian. His brilliant photography and artistry. And here it is. Look at gorgeous. This is, my God. Wow. I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking at. There's a window, sure, but these are actually real live ladies. You do mannequins, and these are actually real in the flesh ladies, or are they? I think that they're real ladies. Wow, Julian, amazing. Oof, a headstone. There was this movie when I was a kid called Let's Scare Jessica to Death, and it was all about etchings of tombstones. I've always liked tombstones. I think they're quite beautiful. I will not have one because I am going to be cremated and dumped in the off of Sligo in Killala Bay. Beautiful, but I do appreciate them. Beautiful. Look at this haunted forest. Amazing. Wow. That is incredible, Julian. You've captured the spirit there exactly. Oh, wow. This looks like Blade Runner, doesn't it? When you're in Blade Runner and there's like the big image of this person with the, look at that, it's unbelievable. That imagery is stunning, Julian. Oh God, what do we got here? Oh boy, some ancient torture device. Look at that. Oh my God, what is this thing? Wow, that would make a great album cover. That's incredible, man. Oh yeah, classic Julian right here. Light, color, abstraction, angles, beautiful, incredible, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ah, classic Julian again. Juxtaposition of colors and marbles, steel and stone, glass. Amazing. Oof. Oh, wow. Wow, Julian. This is frameable. Look at that. I would love to frame that and hang that. Wow, that's a beautiful shot, Julian. Is that a house that was under renovation? Is that the aftermath? I can't imagine unless somebody put that together. It's quite beautiful. Ah, Britain. You guys, I'll tell you, you're not Italians, but you know way around a brick, that's for sure. And then this very modern thing with art on it. Look at that. It's like a big steel security fence. However, look at that. There's stone or what looks to be etched stone art on there. I am intrigued, sir. Beautiful. Look at these. They're gorgeous. Wow. Look at the four seasons right there. You can see them. Light, shadow, mystery. Julian. Beautiful shots. Wow. Thank you, kind sir. Absolutely beautiful. That is jarring to me. I would say I want it, but I have it now, don't I? I'm telling you, Julian, you need to do a show in the heart of your mistress. Look, these are beautiful. That is, I mean, my God, this should be an ad for, Givenchy or some fabulous, fabulous couturier. Look at that. Amazing. And what year is this? It's a modern car in the background. I was going to say it looks like the 60s, but it's not. Anyway, the incomparable Julian. Thank you very much. Beautiful stuff, as always. I don't think I ever sent you this one. This is from Mr. Furby, and look what he's got, an Accutron, baby. Accutron. Who doesn't love this? Everybody wants one. They're impossible. Now they make them now, but it's not the originals, but everybody wants one. And they're much in demand, of course. Beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, with your classic. It looks great on that strap, too. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing shot. Amazing. Yeah, you never sent me that. I mean, amazing. That came in, revolutionized the world. Then there was the backlash, and then et cetera, et cetera. Gallery of Bashtards. Spring has sprung from our very own Drooby Doo. Showing off, hey, Dean, this is for you. This is to make up for that kind of stuff, I guess. He's showing you this look how beautiful that is, and beautiful photography. I have to say, you captured it quite good. You have a bit of bouquet going on there. Beautiful. Look at that. Do you live in a rural area? That looks like farmland. But look at the beautiful The Simpsons sky. Beautiful. Look at that. Look how deep I can go in there. Quite the high resolution you have there, Drooby Doo. Very, very, very. Yeah, Ray loves his Boulevard. I should go do. I should go over to the Boulevard factory and go take pictures for you, Ray. It's 15 minutes from where I live. It's no longer the Boulevard factory, but it's called the Boulevard Corporate Park. So it still has the Boulevard clock on it, with the Boulevard clock and the big logo, but it's offices now. So, but it's beautiful. And it is a beautiful architecture. And thank God it was saved. But, probably it won't. Eventually, somebody will knock it down, I'm sure. Unless it gets landmarked, which I don't know that that's going to happen, but we'll find out, won't we? Paddle power! Some beautiful bucolic scenes from Mr. Paddle Power. Oh, you're in the sticks, Drooby Doo. I didn't know that. I did notice that in that video, the instructor, the voice instructor, or theater instructor, had a very pronounced Midwestern accent, which was fun. I love regional accents. Beautiful shot. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that setting sun. Gorgeousness, man. Panel power. Beautiful. Kansa. Mr. Brown, you got a lovely swan. Let's have a look at this. Oh, look how pretty they are with their little swanlings. Is that what you would call them? Or are they? What do we call swan? Little baby swans. Are they? They're not ducks, but they're kind of ducks, right? Look how beautiful they are. Oh, outside the window. Even, oh my God. What would Bronson do? Do you think he? First of all, they're nasty. Swans they can be nasty. I got bitten by a swan when I was a kid. Cygnets. That's what you call them? Cygnets. Jerry O'Malley says cygnets. Look at that. I had no idea. Thank you for the edification. Cygnets. Wow. Amazing. Never knew that. Look at this regal beast. Oh my God. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty. Oh, hello, baby. Magical. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, he's a big cat, but they're nasty. Cygnets. You learn something new every day. Thank you very much. I never knew that. Never, ever, ever knew it. Never. Where am I? Oh, Melly C, great. Eminem Madness, Smoking Mindy Madness. Yeah. Let's go with Mindy right at the top. A very, very serious pose and an angle. Look at that. Look at this. This is art. Mindy art. You should frame that and put it on the wall immediately. Can I just say that? Because that's pretty great. Pretty great. Our pretty damsel. Looking pensive in repose. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, she's really posing for you today, and she's giving you no fluff at all. Look at that. She's really doing a nice job. Look at that. The eyes, the windows of the soul. Pretty lady. Oh, I hope I get to meet you one day, pretty lady. I know I just want to go, well, you love you, and she won't care. Look at Mork. Oh, look at him. He's a cuddly boy. Cuddly toy. I see you have the history of Kiss there up on you. I have it too right over there. I see it up on. You have history on the shelf. So I was talking to somebody backstage about packaging up the first concerts that we did at the Daisy in Amityville. Popcorn. Look at that. Oh, you're a beautiful boy. And Gene's like, I want to make sure that at the end of the day, that those immortal concerts sell for thousands and thousands of dollars per minute. Andy M took these. These are beautiful shots. They're very posed. Very beautiful. Thanks, Melly C. And Andy M. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the regalness. He's going for art. Look at that. But this is the one you need to that's pretty great too, though. Where's that? Where's the first one? Yeah, that's pretty good. These are all pretty great. They're great shots. But how could they be? Because you have beautiful, beautiful children that we adore. Mork and Mindy Madness, guys. Mr. Jim Lassick, hi Dirk, no Speedy today. I was feeling plain white dial with a splash of Barnston Disco 12 bourbon. If you know how good that is. I don't, but I believe you, kind sir. Look at the guns on this bastard. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Look at what he's wearing. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. It's a white dial Milgauss, which has become quite the popular version of this watch. Hasn't it now? I do love the white dial, I gotta say. Look at the size of this guy's forearm. Jesus Christ. It's like my leg. What a He-Man. Look at that thing. Holy macaroni. That's a beautiful watch. Beautiful man, beautiful whiskey. Jim Lassick, everybody. We love you, man. Thank you so very much, Mr. Oh, and a super stick. Oh, look at that, $4.99. Cheers to you, Dirk, and all the bashes. Great pick of the Vespa. A Harley might look good as well. Indeed, I'd have to get a license for that, though, wouldn't I? Let's give Jim Lassick. Let's give Jim Lassick something wonderful for that. A bit of the monks. Thank you, kind. Did I hit it twice? I think I did. Anyway, let's go with the screen share. Mr. Carlos Paggi, what are we doing here? What are we looking at here? Oh, these are speakers, Bowers and Wilkins. How interessante they are. Wow. Oh, those are huge. Look, that's next to your very Corbusier couch you have there. Very nice, very dirigible. Something you might find on the Hindenburg or airships of that era. Nice, very deco. Corbusier, Bowers and Wilkins. Look at the size of those things. They're very cool. Wow. Do they sound amazing? Yeah, Popeye Forums, go Jimmy. He's a big boy. You've seen him in the flesh. Amazing. JHP, one more shot while he's leaving work. Hey, I love it. I love a little Omega. Come on, baby. Dana's falling in love with Omega constellations, and I'm loving the idea. Look how great this. Look at that. Listen, you can't go wrong. Seamaster Professional, skeletonized hands, ceramic bezel on rubber. It's a man's watch. Can I just say that? That is a man's watch. On the wrist of a man, for a man, it's a man's watch. These don't look great on the ladies because they're gammy. They're very masculine watches. Speedys on girls, fantastic. Milgauss on a lady, please, more of that. Beautiful, looks great. That's a very masculine watch. I love it. I love it. And Jamie Scott, quick video of Gus. Let me download this for all of you. Okay, it's going to download now. Just give it to me, will you? There it goes. Downloading, and it'll pop up in a half a second. Of course, I don't get the audio because Google, you own YouTube. Can you not do that to us, please? Okay, where is it? All right, but where is it? Oh boy. One moment, please. For an operator that can assist you. Downloads today. Is this it? Yeah, I got it. Ready? Sorry about the delay, but it just didn't go right to my downloads folder. I don't know why. Oh, look at Gus. Ready? Are you ready for this, guys? Oh. You would never, ever know it in a million years. Oh. I don't know if you could hear that. You probably can't, but he says, oh, geez. He said, oh, geez. The sound of their growls was so ferocious. Congratulations. Thanks for being a part of the Bashers and bringing Gus's story here. We're also immeasurably happy that he made it through that surgery. And we've been through so many ups and downs here on the iBashers Network. We've met so many incredible pets and people, and we've been through their trials and tribulations, and we're grateful to the custodians of these beautiful animals. Thank you so much. It's kind of what we're all about here. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's the Gallery of Bastards. Let's close it out with the theme to the Gallery of Bastards.
The Gallery of Bastards. Send me the shots that sublime the absurd. The Gallery of Bastards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Guys, thank you very much. It is 6:39 on Tuesday. I will be back tomorrow with the incomparable Emmett O'Malley. We'll be doing the big wheel. Choose your songs, get some requests ready, anything you want. Crack open your favorite tipple of what you want to listen to and drink, and we'll have a great night. It'll be a couple hours, I don't know. It all depends on how well it goes, but we'll be happy. Thanks to all the super chatters today. Thank you to Andrew, Joe LaFaro, Mr. Uncle, Happy Meal, Ray, Jim Lazick. Thank you so much. And of course, the Patreon Pantheon. Thanks for keeping the lights on. We'll be back tomorrow. Me and Emmett O'Malley. I hope you have the best time ever, because I know I will. I have a lot of fun doing that show, especially with Emmett, because it's a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it too. And challenge us, It doesn't have to be rock, could be something crazy. I'm hoping Julian sends a request of something really hard for us to figure out, because his taste in music is impeccable. And I agree with him on a lot of things. I just happened to be born into a world that rock was the thing. But I do like the classics myself. I do indeed. But thank you, everybody. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if you meet somebody who's not so kind, give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them enough room to hang themselves. Give them just about the very end until they prove that they're not a nice person. You know why? Because they're probably just a cunt.